Good morning, children. Welcome to today's session of English language. And today we will be studying one of the most interesting and important topics as far as English language is concerned, and that is active and passive. Now, don't you feel that this name itself is very interesting? Active and passive. What does it mean? Active means something is going on, some action is going on, something is taking place, right? So, active, the word itself has come from activity, right? And passive has come from passivity. Passive is silent, somebody quiet, somebody inactive, something, right? It does not represents any action, but it represents something has happened and we are going to report it later on, right? Or it has been reported a little later. So what we can say is active means something is directly happening at that moment, and passive means something has happened and that we have to report or somebody is reporting it. So let us go through this. It says, it is 7 o'clock in the evening. My mother is making vegetable curry. Every day she makes dinner for all of us. In the sentences you have just read, the actions is making or makes are performed by the subject, my mother. We can change the subjects of the sentences without changing its meaning, right? That means we will be changing it without changing its actual meaning. The meaning will remain same. Just see, a vegetable curry is being made by my mother. What is the original sentence? My mother is making the vegetable curry. See, here it is. The original sentence here, it says, my mother is making the vegetable curry. Means right now the mother is making the vegetable curry. And now we come to the passive sentence which is there. Right, just see. It says, a vegetable curry is being made by my mother. That means somebody else is reporting it, right? Is being made. Okay, so this is how we change it. Now, see the second one in this, which says, every day she makes dinner for all of us, right? Now, see how it is changed. Every day dinner is made by her for all of us. Now, see the sequence. Are you noticing some change here? In the first one, see, my mother is at the beginning and vegetable curry is at the end. Now, when we transform it, we find vegetable curry at the beginning and my mother at the end. Isn't it, children? Yeah, I hope everybody agrees with me. In the second sentence, every day, she makes dinner for all of us. That is the original sentence. Now we transform it. Every day, the dinner is made by her for all of us. See the sequence. Not the dinner and she changes their place and she becomes her. In these sentences, the subjects, vegetable, curry, dinner, do not perform the actions but are acted upon. That is, they receive the actions. In other words, the action is more important than the performer of the action. Such forms are common in newspapers. Now, let us come to active passive voice. Now, see, there is one word here which says it is a voice. Now, what does voice means here? Voice means is that it is just a way of speaking thing, or yeah, it is spoken. No, it is spoken. There is a small alteration of subject and object, and it is spoken. Okay, so that is why it is a voice. Sometimes the voice is in active form, that is something is happening right now, and in passive it has already happened. Active voice sentences use verbs that describe actions performed by the subject. Means right now the subject is doing something. That if that is written, then it is in the active form. The villagers built a bridge across the river. Many people donate money for charitable causes. Right. Now sentences with passive voice use a finite verb that describe actions received by the subject. In other words, the subject undergoes the action of the verb. The performer, the action is called the agent and introduced with by where it is necessary. It's not necessary that we always write by, right? But we use it whenever it is necessary. Remember, in active voice, the subject and the action are equally important. in the passive voice, the focus is on action rather than the subject, right? So, this is what active and passive voice is all about, right? So, today, what we have seen in a nutshell is just a brief description of what is active voice. Active voice means some action is occurring directly, and subject and the action both are being demonstrated, being written in the sentence, right? In when we come to the passive form, the things changes a little bit. The focus is on action now, and rather than the subject. The action becomes first, and the subject becomes is written a little later. How it happens, what has happened, it happens. We will be studying in the next video, in the next class. Till then, it's a goodbye. Now, remember, children, your homework will be you need to go through this entire chapter because it's not new. It's a common. It's a thing which is commonly in practice. We all speak it. We all read it in newspapers. It is just that we strengthen our knowledge. Okay. So all the best and goodbye.